A common theme that I see in my comments section are people saying that they want to study physics but they're too bad at maths to do so. And I thought I'd share a few thoughts on this idea. One is that you don't need to be a mathematical genius to study physics or to be a physicist. Yes, maths is an important tool for physics, but it's not the most important thing. The most important thing is wanting to understand physical phenomena, and maths is really just the tool you're going to use to do that. You don't need to be the absolute top of your class in maths. In fact, all you need is to have those basics of maths down. So things like basic algebra and calculus, and an understanding of how we can describe things through equations. Mainly, like this sort of rigorous maths that you're going to sort of approach is mainly going to be used to get you through your coursework, unless you want to specialize in theoretical or really maths-based physics after that. It's entirely possible that even if you do really sort of hate maths and don't want to do it for a career, that once you use maths to get through your coursework, you can specialize in an area of physics, maybe more experimental, that doesn't use so much of those maths skills. But be careful in saying that you hate maths and in wanting to get away from it, or from letting it hold you back, because I think that you probably aren't as bad at maths as you think you are, especially if your math skills are from what's been assessed in high school. It's very easy to confuse sort of real maths, which is a way to describe the universe, with arithmetic, which is adding numbers together and sort of memorizing things and memorizing equations, and sort of what you're going to be assessed on at school, especially in early years of maths at school. Arithmetic is not used in physics. In fact, plenty of physicists hate arithmetic. I was at a dinner the other night with a bunch of physics PhD students and physics professors, and when it came time to split the bill, the calculator came straight out, because that's not what you do in high level maths and in high level physics. It's no longer about adding numbers together, it's about understanding trends in numbers and the way things change. I've not always been the most confident in my own maths abilities. I've not always been, and I'm not still, like the most fluent in maths. I always need to give myself a reminder at the start of every semester, say, about exactly how these certain tools are used and how they work. But as long as you know how to teach yourself everything like that as you go, that's all you need. You don't need to memorize hundreds of techniques and ways to solve problems, and you don't need to know every mathematical approach. You just need to be able to find the one that you need at the time. I have friends that studied physics with me that agree that weren't top of their class in maths and that have picked it up as they go along. I have one close friend in particular who told me that at high school he was placed in the class for people who are bad at maths and that are only sort of taught that bare minimum to catch up. But he managed to claw his way out of there and graduate with a physics degree. So even if you're in a similar situation right now, you just need to be able to claw your way out of people that don't believe in your math skills. I think if you're at the stage where you're considering what you should pursue as a career or changing majors, then you're young enough to be able to intentionally reshape your own brain to learn maths, and that's probably going to be a journey that you have to take. Just go forwards and immerse yourself in physics. This will, as a byproduct, immerse you in mathematics in a way that it is actually useful. By doing physics, you encounter mathematics as you need it, and I think that's okay. Learn it as you go, and don't worry about getting too far ahead of yourself. Once you see the context of how mathematics is useful, I think you'll learn to appreciate it more, and seeing that use may help you understand it in a wider context, and become better at it. So practice your maths, practice it in context of the physics that you're doing, and I'm confident that you'll get better. So good luck.